Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be driving my Tesla Model 3 using hardware 3 running FSD version 14 Lite. Yes, I can finally say that. We finally got version 14 Lite on my car. So yeah, we're going to try some highway driving, some traffic driving, and just see how it can handle the road. So all we have to do is press start self-driving, and it should be getting out of the parking space and should be finding its way to the destination. We're not going to do any parking in this video today, guys, but if you guys want to check out the parking, check out the video yesterday. It failed, but hopefully today we have a pretty better driving experience, because yesterday with that whole construction thing, pretty crazy. So version 14 Lite, first impressions wasn't the best, but hopefully today it changes it up. And yeah, if you guys have a hardware 3 vehicle and have FSD or are subscribed to FSD, did you guys try it out? Did you guys get the update? Let me know what you guys think. Like, you know, how has your experience been? Has it been pretty good? Is it a lot better? Personally, I'm still trying it out with the videos, so slowly by slowly I'll kind of understand it more and get a better understanding of just how much better it is than version 14 or version 12.6.4. We're coming on the entrance ramp here to the highway. I'm in standard mode, but there are different speed profiles. There's sloth, chill, standard, hurry. You can choose where to park at the destination, you know, the parking lot, the street, wherever it may be. And you know, it's pretty cool. The only thing that I kind of miss about the old update version 12.6.4 is you know, the changing the speed offset, you know, the speed. Now it's just you scroll on the right stick there, and or the right scroll wheel, and it could do sloth and standard, hurry, whatever. Personally, I like the speed one better. I usually don't change my modes as often as I change my max speed, but I guess that's just how the new updates want. They want you to be more immersed in the driving experience without, you know, tinkering too much on the values. And yeah, so far it's been doing this highway drive pretty smooth. Pretty nice, accelerated to speed very fast, and well, not very fast, but you know, smooth. Staying centered, and just an awesome drive so far. It's just drives like this where it really makes me love self-driving. I can just take it easy, you know, listen to my music and stuff, podcasts, audiobooks, whatever. Kind of just enjoy the drive here, because usually, you know, sometimes you know, we're tired, you know, we really don't want to drive. You know, driving just extra work, I guess, on your day. Obviously, if you don't drive enough, you probably like driving, right? But a lot of people out there drive a lot, and it's kind of just annoying and tedious sometimes. You know, you kind of just need to get where you need to go instead of enjoying the drive to get there, which is probably not, you know, a good way to go about your life. You know, you should enjoy the journey instead of the destination, you know that saying. But I guess if you live in Toronto, the journey kind of sucks to get to the destination. But you know, with FSD, I feel like you could kind of enjoy the journey to your destination more so than getting there, because it's kind of cool seeing your car drive you. It kind of feels like the future, you know. Obviously, it's pretty controversial with the whole safety and stuff. I'm definitely not in the whole get rid of the steering wheel, get rid of the pedals. I'm not there. I don't think I'll ever be there. I love being in control of the car. It's just I like having FSD to really help make my drive easier. I still feel like I'm the driver. I don't want the car driving me. That's just my personal thing. I know a lot of you guys want no steering wheel. You guys like the Cybercab. I did a poll and you guys were saying that, and that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. You guys love to trust these kinds of softwares, and yeah, maybe one day it'll be like super normal. I think we're getting there, and as long as if it makes the world safer and stuff, then I guess they kind of do, or they will exist or whatever, and kind of work. But personally, I think I just like driving my cars. Like, obviously in all the FSD videos I have, you guys just see me using FSD, but I do drive my Tesla and drive my other cars as well. It's not like I just use FSD all the time, which I do a lot. I do use FSD a lot, that's for sure. But, you know, I still drive. But in our previous drives, in our past videos, it doesn't get over to the right lane here. It stays in the left lane, and we need to get over to the right lane. And we're still not in the right lane. We're still in the left lane. And the left lane is to turn left, but we need to turn right. So even with version 14 Lite, I don't think it knows that we need to go right here. Are you kidding me? No, version 14 Lite. Is version 14 Lite just 12.6.4 with just one extra speed profile? We need to get over to the right. We need to get over to the right. We need to get over to the right. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. I'm not gonna allow the car to do that because that's not how the road was kind of designed there for that. So we're kind of screwed because we needed to go that way. We needed to kind of go that way. Screw it, I guess we're gonna go back on the highway. Kind of figure out a way back. So yeah, it kind of fails. It kind of goes back. I kind of needed to go this way, to be honest. We could go back to Steele's, kind of go in that general direction. So yeah, version 14 Lite fails that right turn. I don't know why. Every single time with 12.6.4 for the longest time, it would perfectly do that right turn, no problem. You guys, if you guys are longtime viewers of the channel, you guys know that, you know, it used to be able to do that right turn every single time perfectly. But for the last week or two, like, it hasn't been doing that right turn. It would always stay in the left lane and not do the right turn, even though in the navigation it shows to turn right at that light. And I'm trying to understand how it got worse. Like, how did it now not know how to do that turn? And it's just pretty crazy. So I thought version 14 Lite was going to save me, but kind of feels like version 14 Lite doesn't even matter. But I guess like today has been pretty rough for version 14 Lite. I guess I'm pretty harsh, but definitely will probably change my opinion as the weeks go on and the more I use it. This is obviously my second time using it, so you know, things happen, but hopefully it gets a little bit better, because it's making the same mistake as version 12.6.4 at that light. Maybe it's just that light. You know what? Maybe it's not even FSD. Maybe it's just that light. So yeah, we'll just see how it could get off the highway here with this super dense traffic. It missing that right turn really costed me a lot of time there, but you know, it's all right. As long as I get a pretty good video for you guys, I'm happy. So if you guys are enjoying the videos, be sure to like and subscribe. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos. Hey everyone, it's me from the future, and yeah, FSD version 14 Lite kind of messed up here big time. It didn't take the turn, so it kind of wasted me a lot of time. So I had to manually take over and kind of drive to where I needed to go by myself so I could get there a little bit quicker. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry that I cut the video a little bit short, but yeah, this was a pretty big screw up, and hopefully it doesn't happen in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next video. Stay safe. Peace.